following presentation of the National Football League.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
And how about Geno Smith? The number of times we've looked at his career and said, here's something new for him. And that's exactly what we're talking about with his move to Las Vegas after 5 seasons in Seattle. Over 70% last season completion percentage. And the Raiders, they definitely need that type of efficiency in Vegas. And the best part, he has a head coach in Pete Carroll who really believes in him.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll go again with Genti. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for 3rd down.
Playing pass all the way.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that's a great play for that defensive unit. Will Lutz on for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Genti. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 28.
Here's Smith. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Nick Bonito coming in there to record the sack.
Loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and
Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing now is Geno. They'll try and set up the screen to Genti. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the 1st down.
So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And a year ago when he was drafted, it felt like central casting. Bo Nix coming to the NFL ready to roll, and he surpassed all expectations a season ago and took for nearly 30 touchdown passes as a rookie. Fell just short with 29, but a huge piece of his team's future.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Broncos, first down.
They'll go again with Dobbins. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Off the bootleg, here's Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. They'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
That's another Broncos first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Nix. He completes this to Sutton. And Sutton will have a Broncos first down as he'll get this down inside the 20.
Broncos first down.
They'll go play action with Nix. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Off of play action, here's Smith. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. Throwing is Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. Geno now to throw. A short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 2nd down in the yard. Geno going to hand it to Genty. And he stopped immediately there. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try to run for it with Genty. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 21-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. Lockett, the man in motion. He's going to handle it on the touchbacks.
And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a third down coming up. Here's Smith. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Fourth down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And he'll get this out to the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Broncos, first down.
To throw, here's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. 2nd and 10. To throw is Nix. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Nix from the shotgun. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. The slot man in motion right. To throw is Smith. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 23. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Nix to the air. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 2nd and a couple. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44.
A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Throwing Nix. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37.
17 yards. And the Broncos first down.
A give, Dobbins trying the right side. And this play doesn't work at all as he's going to be marked down behind the line after the dive.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Operating from the gun. Nix.
7-yard line.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line.
Another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Nick's going to keep this himself. Touchdown, Broncos! Marvin Mims from 17 yards out. And the Broncos are able to stretch out their lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Smith now to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Geno. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Nick Bonito. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing now is Geno. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Looking to throw. Nix targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there just before halftime. 52 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this. Defense, they've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Evan Ingram as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And it's 21-3. Just a 4-play drive that time. And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
now they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now Dobbins again on second down.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he will have a Broncos first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
38-yard line.
They'll try to draw here with Dobbins. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the Raiders have got him. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And that will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. Play action. It's Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he's got this down to the 35.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Raiders first down.
Smith. Now he's going to step up and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the gun, here's Smith. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well
It's a
done.
gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
On the option, it's Smith himself. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Las Vegas.
Geno Smith, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Raiders get a bit closer.
His kick
An
is
extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it makes the score 21-10.
Raiders 10.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
37-yard line.
Here's Nix. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Nix going to keep this himself. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. A huge play there for Denver. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A give up the middle to Dobbins. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Nix. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
And he's got it. Well, the Broncos are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First down. First and
Back to
goal.
throw. Nix. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Dobbins is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Stonewalled on 2nd down. Now let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal from the 2. He'll try to pick it up himself. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. He'll try and do this himself. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Now Lutz for the field goal try. This just a 24-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Looking to put a drive together. A quick throw out to Lockett. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. It's complete to Lockett. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the fourth. Back to throw, Smith.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player.
Here we go.
Again, Smith. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Nick Bonito in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice, long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Under pressure, and he will go down. Set back at the 38. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there.
But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Looking to put a drive together.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix.
And that'll be incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Stokes on the coverage.
Off the bootleg, here's Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
They'll go play action with Nix. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Stokes on the coverage.
On play action, here's Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And now look at this. Big game, but a fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And the Raiders are right back in this football game. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback here. Right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
And now here come the Raiders. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
After the interception, here's Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. 2nd and 7.
Number 89, Brock Bowers. A 3-yard pickup.
Throwing is Smith.
2nd and 7.
That's caught by Tucker. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. He's got it. And a loose football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And they sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble recovery and up 2 scores in the 4th quarter. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Here's Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
7-yard gain. And the Las Vegas first down.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And very little room to maneuver. They'll get this down to about the 39.
39-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, Smith. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Recovered by the offense.
Geno now to throw. He finds his rookie wideout for Tennessee. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Raiders
to throw is Smith.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So it's Raider football as we get you reset.
Here's 1st and 10.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Smith's going to throw it. He'll hit Mostert again here.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
The 11-yard line.
Smith.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
And it's 3rd down.
Smith to throw. That is caught. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the Raiders.
Here's Smith.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Alex Singleton. And the Broncos will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Nix to the air.
He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up the 3rd down.
To throw, here's Nix. He'll try and do this himself.
And that is incomplete. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
So here is Geno Smith and the Raiders. Down by 2 touchdowns. 54 seconds to go.
Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
It's a gain of 52 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas.
Now Geno.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
From the gun, here's Smith.
Completes this one to Thornton.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Now it's Smith.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
The win for the Broncos, seemingly assured they go down to a knee. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.